Just a quick update from our last video. We have seen the woman that was involved in the incident, and she is fine. I actually saw her with another guy, and she looked healthy and fine. We did not speak to her. She has not approached us or to say anything, and it would appear that she is not staying in her RV. But that got us to thinking about community, and is it possible to create a community living the lifestyle that we live, or to become part of one? Now, in previous videos, we've told you about how it is we travel.
I'm a travel nurse. We usually stay places between 3 and 6 months. We did stay in Tucson once about a year, a little over a year, which was weird.
15 months.
6 months is pretty much our limit because we start getting antsy and want to go see something different and want to go somewhere different. Sometimes after 3 months, we're ready to go. Right now, things here are kind of, in Colorado, kind of up in the air. We're waiting to see what my next contract's going to be. But, and of course, we'll share that with you as soon as we know. But it's kind of hard to have what we call community in a temporary spot. To give you an idea, prior to going on the road, we had quite a community around us, which consisted of friends that we had met since we'd been together, friends from his work, friends from my work, friends that we met through other friends.
We were the party house, and we've said that in a long ago video. If I can find it, I'll link it up here.
Yeah, we had people over all the time. One of my daughters lived near us, his daughter lived with us for a while.
Our son lived with us for a while.
Yeah, so we've had, you know, other people around us and in our daily lives for quite a while. And we had one couple in particular that were kind of our best friends, and so we did a lot of things with them. And now it's kind of like, how do you do that when you don't stay somewhere very long?
And I mean, in Tucson, I have a couple of people that I talk to a lot. One guy, Ray, I think I've mentioned him on this channel before. There's a lady, Mary. There's a couple of others, but it's not real, true, deep friendship.
Yeah. We don't actually have time to develop that. Those things take time. It takes time to get to know people. It takes time to find out if this is somebody you really want to spend time with. You know, because people can be kind of surface to start with, and then once you get to know them, it's like, you know, maybe that's not somebody I want to spend a lot of time with. But it's kind of a challenge that we've been talking about and thinking about for a bit.
And even like, there were a couple of very big fans of our channel that came to Tucson and were staying in Cactus Country where we were. And we kind of started to hang out with them a little bit and talk to them, and then they were gone.
Yeah, she was a travel nurse as well, so they went on to another contract as well.
To the best of my knowledge, they're in Pennsylvania at the moment. It's just, how do you form a community? You know, they say it takes a village. How do you form that village?
Yeah. When
you're only going to be in this place 3, 6, 9 months, tops, and you're moving on to your next location.
And I was previously married to someone in the Army, and so I was used to being somewhere for a couple of years and then moving, and realizing at the end of those years, I mean, I did make friends. We were very involved in church, so that's mostly where our community came from. But you knew that's one of the parts of being in a military community is, you know, people come and go. So you get to know someone, you get along really well, you have a good time, but you know, in the back of your mind back here, you know, one of you is leaving eventually. And so it's kind of a built-in with that.
But it's a much more extended period of time.
Yeah.
And believe me, I'm actually asking this question of you guys. Any of you out there that live this RV life, let us know in the comments. How do you form friendships or a circle of friends? You know, one of the kind of overused cliches of how do you find your tribe?
Yeah.
You know, it's something that's baffling both of us.
Yeah.
You know, Cindy would love to get involved with a book club. Yeah. She's an avid reader. I would love to have somebody to go fishing with on a regular basis, but that can't happen. I mean, even here, we've been here now 3 months, and I've gone fishing a few times, but I don't know anybody here really, except for the guy directly next door to me, who really our bond kind of formed over this incident that occurred.
It's kind of a quandary for us, because And this RV park doesn't have as many activities as the one in Tucson.
Right.
Now, Tucson has quite the RV park there has kind of a core group of people that are there a lot, either for a long time seasonally, every year they come back, or people that live there. So those people kind of have their activities and things that they do together. And there are some activities that are put on by the park that you could participate in.
Yeah.
But part of my problem, I'll be transparent, part of my problem is I'm with people that I don't choose to be with for 36 hours a week at work. Not that I don't choose.
At kind of the worst time in their lives.
Yeah.
So they're miserable.
Yeah, and it's I'm kind of burnt out on people by the time I get home from work. That's part of it, but I can kind of use that as an excuse not to really get out and try to meet people. I'm not going to go knock on somebody's door and say, "Hey, want to be buddies?" You know, there's got to be some kind of structure of, you know, why are we together? Why are we, you know? And Felix meets a lot of people walking to Bucky.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I kind of have a built-in conversation maker right here. You know, but that's really very
encounters,
surface friendship, you know, and that's how I met Ray. His dog and our dog got along, so we started talking, and it turned out that long story, but that's it. I mean, the only person that I can say has been consistently a friend is Ray, and I haven't spoken to him in 3 months because we don't even have each other's number.
And that was really a friendship of kind of coincidence, that he was beside of us when I was there for the first contract, and then he ended up very close to us for the next time we were there.
Right. And I mean, quite honestly, even the last time we were there, the only time we saw each other was when we were out walking our dogs. Help me. Help us. What do you do? Now, I mean, some of these really, really big RV channels, I mean, they get together at like the Hershey show and they do all this stuff and yada, yada, yada. Okay? We ain't that. What do you do?
A lot of that is based around their followers too, you know, because you get to know people when you watch their videos all the time, or you feel like you do. And then when they go to these different RV shows or different festivals or whatever, they get to meet their fans. There are people that watch their videos. So, and then they have their own, some of them have their own get-togethers where they meet people.
Right.
So, you know, that's kind of not in our wheelhouse, but
not yet.
Hey, we'd like to meet any of you if you're close by.
Absolutely. I mean, like we said, we met a couple of our biggest fans in Tucson.
But, you know, do you get involved with just people in the RV park, or do you get involved with people who are in the community? Do you get involved in community groups when you're in a certain place? You know, how do you do that?
Let us know in the comments. Till next time, I'm Felix.
And I'm Cindy.
We are the Roaming Gomes, and safe travels.